Am I the only baby mama that has dealt with a man going from a decent father to an absolute deadbeat once the relationship was over? Y'all hear me out. I was in a long-term relationship. The man, he was decent. We went through shit. Don't get me wrong. Ups and downs. Typical people. But he was overall a cool father, right? Once that relationship was over, once I no longer wanted to be with him, once this man found out he no longer had access to me, this man became a complete deadbeat and refuses to do anything. Y'all, I've been dealing with this for months. As long as a man cannot have access to me, he will not do a thing for our kid. Like, am I the only baby mama that deals with that? Because this shit is insane that men will literally go from being a decent father to an absolute deadbeat once the relationship is over. That's why y'all be getting on my nerves when y'all be like, oh, you should have made better choices. First of all, not all men go into a relationship being a deadbeat. Like, men start off being decent. They become deadbeats once the relationship is over. Once they realize they know.
Yeah, I can see why. I can see why.
Play that again.
I can see why.
You can
I
see
can see
why,
why
but
I can see why he became a deadbeat.
what? Whoa, wait a minute. What? Wait, wait a minute. You can see why. You got to elaborate. Let me hear this. I already see. I knew we was gonna go through this. Go ahead. Tell me why. You can see why.
You hear her? She talked too fucking much.
Listen, babe. I don't like that. I don't
She
appreciate that.
said a
See,
bunch of. All I heard was my baby daddy. So I just don't under. Do y'all go through that? That's all I heard.
well, let me
I'm like,
just
you
say
talk too
this.
much. Like, how could I understand you if you're talking so much? Like, you're saying so many things in one,
She
and
wasn't
like, I
talking
don't.
to her baby daddy.
That's true. That's true.
You
You're right.
see you. Did you have a flashback? Because I thought you was like, I didn't think
No,
you.
I
You
didn't have
know.
no flashback. I got bored after 3 words came out of her mouth. I was like, just going bad. And I don't mean to
Well,
like, I'm not knocking. I don't mean to like sound so harsh and knock her. It's just that some people you kind of mind listening to. There's some people you just like. I give two fucks what come out your mouth.
listen. This is the thing, though. You wasn't listening, but I was.
I was listening to how she felt like her baby daddy became a deadbeat after fucking with her.
And she don't appreciate being told that she should have done a better job with who she picked to have a baby daddy with because he was a
No,
good
she should have done a better job who she picked to have a baby daddy with.
he was a good dude when they got together. But
Okay.
what I think her disconnect is he was a good baby daddy when y'all was together. But you didn't say he was. But was he a good dude? You could like, was he good or like was he only good to the kid when the kid came because the kid was there and it's a baby and it's innocent? Was he good to you though? Because most times if he don't
I'm
like
thinking,
you,
okay. Well, okay, think about your question, right? Think about your question and then listen to this.
Am I the only baby mama that has dealt with a man going from a decent father to an absolute deadbeat once the relationship was over? Y'all hear me out. I was in a long-term relationship. The man, he was decent. We went through shit. Don't get me wrong. Ups and downs. Typical people. But he was overall a cool father, right? Once that relationship was over, once I no longer wanted to be with him, once this man found out he no longer had access to me, this man became a complete deadbeat and refuses to do anything. Y'all, I've been dealing with this for months.
okay. At first, I was gonna be like, okay, he turned into a deadbeat, but then you played it back, and I had to sit and really listen to what she was saying. And poor lady said he was decent. She she said he was okay, but he was all right. You know what I mean? He was all right when he was around. So I get it. She probably could have done better. She probably could have done better.
Could have done better.
She may have, could have, but I mean, listen, these
Look,
brothers
I'm
gonna
I'm
listen
so
up.
glad Tyler gets it. Like Tyler
you don't
gets
get
what
it.
I'm saying.
You
He
got a
gets what
problem
I'm
with her
saying.
articulation? I like a hood chick. I don't mind that. I understand what she's saying through her
And
articulation.
check this out. He says sometimes it's the tone and voice of the and context of their words. You know what I mean? Sometimes like women that have a great point, like we get it, right? I got it when you said that your baby daddy was cool and then he became a deadbeat. And you started explaining, but I think where she kind of tripped and failed was when she said, you know, we would have our little problems or whatever, but when I stopped giving him access, he became a asshole to you.
And to the baby. He was non-existent.
No, see. That's from her perspective. That's from her perspective. She feels
Listen, that's
from
what
the
I
baby.
said. He to you. That's what niggas. I said that in the beginning. She did say to you, but this is the thing, right? When is it? What is that line between
Her message
you
wasn't
being
coming through
shitty to the
clearly.
baby mama and it affecting your relationship with your child?
No, she's using my relationship with her as it's affecting the child.
She's saying he. Listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm a woman, so all this listening to her tone, I heard it.
You're right, Tyler. Her message wasn't coming through clearly. Huh?
I heard her tone. That's because you wasn't a woman. That's why.
No, I just said, like, I can understand a woman, and when she's talking, I can understand a woman, right? But sometimes, like, I get it, but I could tell why he became a deadbeat by listening to you.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but I'm also saying, like, you can hear what she's saying, but past hearing it and listening to it, you can't feel it because you can't feel it from a woman's perspective. Like, even though I somewhat I agree with you. You know,
damn. I'm sorry.
if I agree with you, we may be friends, we may not. We gonna see. However, because you know you did the hood. What it matter? What it matters? She had a good message.
Yeah.
Turn your brain off. Okay, well, I don't know how to work this
out. First, that's what I'm saying, Tyler. That's
let me
exactly
change the subject. Wait, let me change the subject.
Oh my God.
What about the women? Let's change it to the women who be holding the babies hostage from the good daddies because they not with them no more. Let's just change it.
I'm just saying that shit ain't cool. Like that you be thinking that shit cool. But speaking of baby mamas and, you know, child support and, you know,
for Trump to say that the women who put men on child support cannot file their children on income tax is freaking crazy. Now, I'm not in that boat, thank God, but I have a lot of women that I know in my life that do collect child support, and the child support is not even a fucking fraction of what it costs to take care of these fucking children. You have some men that only pay $40 a week, maybe $200 a month, and you mean to tell me the lights, the water, the groceries, the rent, the fucking transportation to get...
Hold on. Before I play the rest of the video,
you mean to tell her?
Huh?
You mean to tell her something?
Check this out. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. If I was that guy paying child support, where I had to pay, I want to use that shit on my taxes too, because it's an expense.
Ladies,
think about it. See, check this out. If you could file when a woman have a child, she could file as a dependent. So it's an expense. She gets child tax credit on that. So why can't he do the same thing? It's the same shit.
Okay, like they don't listen. So listen. You know, my last one, I'm just missing this law change. You know what I mean? So ladies, I got all my child support. I got all my child support. So I want everybody to keep that in mind.
That's right, Tyler.
Child support been paid in full, baby. My baby daddies paid it on when they were supposed to. Okay? I'm not still getting paid in they 25. Okay? But hold on. What I will say is this right here. I think it's quite nice for the fellas to be able to carry them kids on taxes because you talking about a percentage. That's not all baby daddies who only paying $40. And some of them niggas paying $40 is in like places that they really ain't got no money. So that's why they paying $40. But the point is this right here. I think I like it for the men. I like it for the men.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a real good thing.
It wasn't me.
And I was gonna play the rest of that, but she was just going on about how much it costs and how much it's not enough money and what do y'all think these women need more money. So the question was, do women need more money if they handling their shit? Like, I don't think you need more money if you're a baby mama and the dude's paying what he got to pay, but you feel like it's not enough. Not you, but you know, they feel like it's not enough money.
They're taking a certain percentage of his money, his take home, right? You got to look at it. That percentage when he come home with you and he with the child, you taking care of that baby, he taking care of that baby, and y'all both taking care of bills, depending on your household, right? But nowadays, it's two people working, right? I feel like, hey, maybe Trump, on the flip side, could be going too far, and maybe it should be some type of joint way they carry. I would have fought against it just because I wanted my child support too, so I ain't mad at her.
Well, I tell you this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm glad I'm not in this boat, right? But if I was, I wouldn't have, my baby mamas wouldn't put me on child support. If I was the type of nigga I am, they wouldn't put me on child support because I'll pick the type of bitch that wouldn't put me on child support. And that's the thing I say with dude. Y'all just fucked up. That's all.
That's not true at all. All men ain't on child support.
I'm pretty sure half of the niggas got baby mamas right now. Half of the niggas.
No, when I went to the welfare office when I was young and I had that first child when I was 21, but I needed some welfare. And when I went there and they said, you got to go see the child support lady. You know, back in the day, it was different, y'all. And you went in there and you met with her. And she asked you all these evasive questions about your baby daddy. Where was y'all when y'all slept together? You know what I told her? Girl, I don't know. I was in Louisiana. I was drunk. I do not know who my baby daddy is. I was a hoe. I was sleeping with everybody. And that's the truth. I didn't put him on child support. As long as he was in that child's life and doing what he could and was supposed to do.
You told the lady what?
I told her I was a hoe and I didn't know who my baby daddy was. Back in the day, if you didn't tell them who the baby daddy was, they wouldn't take money off your county check. I needed all my county money.
Damn.
So I said I was a hoe because I didn't want to put him on child support.
That's some game. For all you hoes that's listening.
And he wouldn't put himself on child support. So.
Most of these guys you can't catch. Most of them, wow. But I definitely, damn, it ain't. So it's this girl. She got.
There's some trifling women too, though, y'all. Don't forget that.
It's a female that has three. She has 3 kids. She has 3 baby. I think 2 baby daddies, and she ended up having a child. Now she talks about her whole experience. She goes crazy on TikTok, not crazy literally, but like her notoriety goes crazy. And everybody started talking about her story. Well, come to find out, she ended up getting paid. The people felt sorry for her, so they started giving her money. So she was able to get her daughter into daycare and all of these things, or whatever the case. And I guess the question is, why is this normalized? Why isn't she like put under shame for? And she says the same thing. Like, I'm gonna play the video right now. She says the same thing. Don't y'all be shaming me and da 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 da. Right? Just understand this is what I'm going through. What's up with that? Why we can't shame? Why y'all be shaming niggas? Y'all be shaming men? Why?
I gotta see her story.
It got
Let
to
me
be equal equality across the board.
let me see
That's
if
what I'm
she should
saying.
be shamed.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Let me
All
see.
right, now this is quite a long video. All right, this is quite a long video. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I would like to um stop it and play it. Maybe I could do that. Maybe we could stop and play it. Kind of. You want to go through that? You want to do it like that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I'll
Let's
do
do
that
it.
then. Let me upload it here first. Let me upload it here. I'm gonna do
Baby
this.
mama's going wild. Boy, I thought you was gonna have me up on here a whole show about me when I seen this title. I thought it was something else. Thank the Lord we talk about other people.
I mean, you ain't got to put yourself in it. You know what I mean?
You don't mind that. You know, I do sometimes.
So so the second video. Oh yeah, damn, it's going through fast. Oh shit, we're gonna have it up right now. Um, this is the video that's going viral as we speak. And I want to make sure that they're in there. I think they're loading. If not, I'm gonna put this video right here, and so we can see this one for right now, and then I'll play the other video. And this dog, I got a bulldog, and this motherfucker stink.
Well, I mean, you don't clean it.
He
You don't have
stink.
to.
He farts. He
Oh,
farts. He just
it's a
farts everywhere.
well. Oh,
He
what
just
you
stink.
feeding him? You need to change his diet.
I need to
He
change
needs to
his
be on
diaper.
plant based.
I need to change his diaper. Shit.
This nigga need to be on plant based.
This nigga needs to go take a shit. That's what he needs to go do. He stink. Get your ass. You know, I got incense. I be keeping incense on the low while this video upload. I be having incense like on the low.
That's not good. That happens a lot.
Well, he a bulldog. That nigga fart all the time. I gotta change his food. I gotta know what the fuck I'm feeding him. Because I
It's
give
not.
him Vic. Like he eats, he eats good shit. This nigga be eating all type of shit. Carrots, fish, apples. Like he's a bougie. He get pretty taken care of. Like, you know what I mean? A little bougie motherfucker. Here, let me see if these.
You need to pay attention to what's giving them gas.
I do. I sure do. Because that shit ain't cool. Oh, so those haven't uploaded. I'm going to just play this one because it came in already. Oh, no, that one haven't uploaded too. Another one is still sending. So those I'm going to just play this. Oh, we good. Are we good, cuzzo? Here we go. Here y'all go. Now this is here we go. Dun, da, da, da. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, da, da, da. Let me see. All right. So this is her.
I like her already.
Really?
I like her already.
Hold on. Let me. All right. This is the first one.
I need somebody to talk to. Like, this single mom shit is starting to get to me. Okay? It's starting to get to me. So I had to compose myself because I'm literally keep crying. Like, y'all, this shit is so fucking hard. Every time I feel like I'm doing good, I go back. Okay. So boom. Okay. My kids' daycare, I just got school readiness, like assistance to help, right? So they helping me, and then turn around, like, okay, before that, fuck all that. Before that, I ain't pay my rent. Like, my rent ain't even paid. It still ain't paid. And I was like asking my daycare, like, oh, basically, like, oh, can y'all work with me so I can pay my rent and I could pay y'all like next week? No, if y'all don't pay, they can't come on some shit. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So I had no choice but to pay the fucking daycare, or they couldn't go to school because guess why? Guess what? I have to fucking work. Okay?
Okay, that's pretty normal.
Okay.
You're an adult. I think that's pretty normal, right?
What? That you got to pay bills and pay for daycare and work?
Yeah.
Okay, it's normal. Yes,
All right.
it's normal.
Okay. All right.
Make $20 fucking dollars, and I'm raising 3 kids. So $20 for 4 people, $20 an hour, 4 people. That's not enough. Okay, it's not fucking enough. So
No,
All right. $20 an hour, 4 people.
it's not enough.
She lives in California.
I don't know, but it don't sound enough.
It don't sound enough.
Don't.
Well,
Not for
is she
poor people,
working?
it don't.
What type of now is she working? Let's just assume she's working an 8-hour job, right?
Mm-hmm.
8-hour job, right? I'm gonna do some calculations, right? She's working 8 times 20, 60, right? Then I'm gonna that my that, right? So that means she's doing a good about 960 every 2 weeks. So she's doing
Biz,
good. She's doing good. She's doing good money. She's doing some good money.
well, how much she making?
She ain't spending right. That's what it is.
No, how much she making?
Right? And I'm gonna times that by. Let's just say she worked 5 days, right? She's 40. And I'm gonna times that by no.
You ain't got a calculator?
Right. Hmm.
You using a calculator?
Yep. So I'll tell you this. I do, but you chose to have. He said, but you just not 1 but 3. Right? She did. She chose to have 3 kids. But the point is that
Now
a
that you
person
don't
who's
know if
making
she chose all them kids. She might have chose the sex. But the kids might not have been something she was planning on. She just might be a good person with some morals that don't believe in abortion. Because why y'all want to
what?
call this lady? Okay, go on. Let me see. I'm waiting for the shame to come.
So that's 41,000 before taxes. That
Before
she'll be
taxes.
before taxes. Weekly income is 800. Weekly. Daily is 160. Weekly 800.
All we need to know is monthly.
So,
That's it.
huh?
All I need to know is monthly.
Well, shit. I mean,
That's it.
8 plus 8 is what, 16? Then you take another 16.
That's
What's
it. I
that,
just need a
32?
monthly
Make it close to
calculation.
3 grand. 3 grand, little under 25 after taxes. If she
Okay,
lives in
for a family
California,
of 4, where she live?
she don't live in
My
California.
rent right now is that alone.
What I'm saying is people talk about $41,000 is not enough to raise a family
No.
of 4. Depending on how you're spending your money, we see people that live on $20,000.
Yes. And some of those people are stressed out
This,
living on their
she
twins.
need to take some of the motherfucking eyelids off her fucking face. Go pawn them motherfuckers.
I knew it was coming.
She need to go pawn that nose ring, right? It's just a lot.
So she shouldn't have no earrings on.
I'm not saying she's. I'm just saying
don't know
she's
if
not
she
being.
tricking for maintenance. You
She's
don't know
not
if she
being
tricking
very.
for maintenance.
She's not being very resourceful with their money. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I can see where you say that, but at the same time, listen, everybody's level of stress is different. You feel what I'm saying? There are some people who make $100K a year, and it's it's just not enough.
You better not scream that that's not enough. Really? Where do you need to operate?
It just depends on who you are. Listen, I'm just a situational
don't
person.
blame that on people. Don't blame that on people.
I'm just saying.
Blame that on thyself.
Be stressed out. She's alone. There's a difference between your money problem being your only problem and the fact that you alone raising your kids. You see what I'm saying, Biz? You can't understand because what you say, damn, let me get my life together then. I make more than her. Exactly. And now I like you, Tyler. You my nigga. I love you, man. We here. You see what I'm saying? Like, Come on.
I'm just saying, when you think about it, there's people
Biz be tripping.
that I'm not. I'm just saying we gotta, you know what I mean? Anyway.
So
So
she's stressed.
the
Look
school
at
was
her
like,
hair. She's
oh,
stressed. She don't even got her bonnet
you can either
covering
pay
her
the
whole head.
156 or they can't go. So I paid 156, and now my rent late. So now I gotta pay like $1,900 for my fucking rent, right? Okay, so now I'm paying the rent late. I'm gonna pay it Friday, and here they go with this New Year's registration fee or some bullshit like that. And keep in mind, I just paid the 156, so that's the weekly school registration that I pay with, like the fucking with the school readiness assistance. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so I get to their daycare this morning, and they're like, "Oh, did you know like you didn't pay the New Year renewal fee or some shit like that?" And I'm like, "Okay, well, how much is that?"
Now, I don't like that too. I used to take my child to daycare centers and blah blah blah. I didn't like that shit too. That shit was way too fucking much. I'm like, all you motherfuckers is doing is just watching kids. Why is it cost this damn much? Like, y'all bugging.
Nigga, kids is a lot, and they got more than one. But listen, I wouldn't like it either if I had to pay it. But my thing is why she didn't know it was there when she they didn't did you not listen when you signed your kids up for this school? She should have been prepared for it. Now that I will say, know what bills is there, baby, and what's gonna be coming.
Y'all,
so please prepare.
$200 something for Rylan and like $100 something. They're asking me next week to pay almost $400. No. It is $400.
How do they
tell you last minute?
I'm telling you, they do, man. They do. They don't be telling you right on point though. Tyler, nigga.
I never had kids in daycare, but this is all I'm saying. When you register your kid,
they be like,
they don't tell you about all the fees.
But out of nowhere, like you don't know it until like, damn, how did I know this? They do that shit on purpose because they know your child needs to come. It's a game. It's all a game. They do that on purpose. So I give her that. I give her that. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say, you know what I mean, she wrong on that part. That part do be kind of weird though. Tyler says happened plenty of times, especially getting daycare assistance through government. Right, they leave out things. I'm telling you.
Well, see, that's different. The government always doing you dirty, so I could believe it. I'm sorry. Did I say that?
Because 156 weekly, that's what I pay, and then they're asking me to pay over that. So 2 plus, that's $400 and something that they're asking me to pay next week. It's like $478. And I was asking them like, is there any way that I can make a payment plan? Because babes, I can't afford that. If I'm on school readiness, why the fuck you think I can afford that, right? Okay, so boom, I'm asking like my 2 older kids, they have a dad, and
okay, but I'm sorry to cut it. Before she gets into that, I just had a problem. If you know you in ready school, if you know you in all of this, like you have all these obligations and all this responsibility, why would you? Not why, but who raised you?
What is school readiness?
We're not gonna be. I don't know. Maybe Tyler can tell us.
Tyler,
that's what I pay, and then they're asking me to pay over that. So 2 plus, that's $400 and something that they're asking me to pay next week. It's like $478. And I was asking them like, is there any way that I can make a payment plan? Because babes, I can't afford that. If I'm on school readiness, why the fuck you think I can afford that, right? Okay, so boom, I'm asking like my 2 older kids, they have a dad, and then Rylan, my little one, has a dad. Their dad paid child support, so I don't have to, worry about it. Like I use his money strictly for the kids. Like I put it straight towards her, her tuition and shit like that. It ain't no money. Like it ain't no more. Like it was only enough to pay for her shit. If I would have been, some shit, and I would have paid Rylan's on with their dad money, and I wouldn't have cared. But I can't because there's nothing. So I asked.
All right, cool. So let's keep going. Let's go right here. So she talks about her second baby daddy and what happened.
The plan to get me pregnant. Like he planned only enough to pay for her shit. If I would have been, some shit, and I would have paid Rylan's on with their dad money, and I wouldn't have cared. But I can't because there's nothing. So I asked her dad, like, oh, can you help me, like, Can you help me? Y'all keep in mind this nigga wanted the baby. Like, keep in mind this nigga had my ovulation tracking his phone. Keep in mind this nigga planned to get me pregnant. Like, he planned to get me pregnant. Knowing I didn't want a third child because I was already like, it was not hard, but it was going to be hard if I had another cat. Like,
How the hell do he plan to get you pregnant and you don't want another child?
This is so great.
Now that's where we got a problem. How he gonna plan to get you pregnant in your whole body?
He planned.
And you didn't want a child.
Tyler said birth control not available.
Hey, tubes, boo.
can you help me? Y'all keep in mind this nigga wanted the baby. Like, keep in mind this nigga had my ovulation tracking his phone. Keep in mind this nigga planned to get me pregnant. Like, he planned to get me pregnant. Knowing I didn't want a third child because I was already like, it was not hard, but it was going to be hard if I had another cat. Like, I knew I wouldn't be able to afford having 3 kids. And guess what? I had a 3rd kid. Okay, y'all gonna be like, oh, you should use protection, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all opinions. Y'all not me. Y'all.
Wait.
And that goes America. And that goes America.
Guess what happened? I had a 3rd one. No shit. You did? No.
I'm just saying. And fuck y'all. Fuck what y'all say. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. You see what I mean? Now, how could you talk sense into that? But you know what's so crazy is that she gets helped out. Let me show you.
Mommy routine, show y'all what my life's like. Even though my account just got stolen out of and I'm back in the negative.
Oh, this girl looking for some help.
But let's get up. Let's get ready to make breakfast for the kids. They're already awake. They're outside, actually. They're outside right now. Y'all ready for breakfast?
Oh, no. She ain't struggling that bad. Look all them toys.
They made breakfast. They want French toast. So, this already down. I'm not.
So did she take all the money they gave her and get all them toys and gold chain and that stuff? Because
no, what happened is the money that people gave her, she used it to pay off some stuff, and then somebody hacked into her account and took her money, started buying PlayStations and shit.
No, you missing what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But she complaining how broke she was and how broke she is. I ain't never seen a single mother that broke like she talking, struggling. The way she said her bills, she don't got no money left. No money left. You said 100 and something a week, and daycare is 100 and something a week. She can't afford nothing outside of daycare with what she telling us. But walking through her house, dang what she talking about. Them kids had slides on the balcony. She ain't spending her money right. I don't like it.
What'd I tell you? I told you that earlier.
No.
You see what I was saying earlier? See what I was saying earlier?
She had a good story in the beginning. She should have left it well alone.
Hey, all you gotta do is just do the numbers. A person who making $20 an hour working an 8-hour job, $20 an hour, 8-hour job, they're doing about a good $40K a year. So obviously she don't live in California. I could see if she was struggling in California. She don't live in California. But may I digress? You know what I mean?
So,
people who just want to give money away.
They made breakfast. They want French toast. So it's hard to eat. I'm not making no eggs and I don't feel like making
French toast on a budget?
French toast.
He said, I'll take it back. She pulling heartstrings. She looked like she doing well.
Wait a minute. And that's not even bread, like some old cheap bread and some beaded eggs. She pulling out a box French toast. Look at it. Already toasted and cut. Now you know she paid extra for the little bites.
What the hell?
Oh no.
Wow.
Oh no, she can't have my kids.
This is what. Wow.
She can't have my kids. Oh my. Oh my.
put them in there for a minute. We're gonna put them all in
She
there.
don't like her kids.
Now my 1-year-old, that's all she eat. She eat meat. She don't eat pancakes. She don't eat French toast. She don't eat eggs. No, it's not that.
She is a kid herself.
Look at her in her pajamas. Broke on the budget.
It's not for make Riley no food.
What the hell?
Baby daddy, go save your kids. The both of y'all. No.
Man, some of y'all dudes need to go save y'all kids. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna look. Hey, look. You know what? I'm gonna spend the last 20 minutes and we're gonna chop it. Some of y'all dudes, bro, y'all ain't worrying about when y'all sticking y'all dick at. Like, y'all gotta read the woman you with, because your woman gonna be saving you fucking frozen goods out of a motherfucker with powdered cinnamon, and he gonna say this is French toast. Like, what the hell? She not even gonna make eggs for her kids.
She didn't even put it on the plate nice. They on plastic plates. She ain't even washing dishes.
Where's the love? Slamming the baby's food like that?
Just throwing their stuff on there like that.
I'm like, y'all not even thinking. Niggas not even thinking like, nigga, so what, bro? She got some bomb ass pussy. Really?
Okay, let me play devil's advocate. Let me play devil's advocate.
She don't eat pancakes. And then I just put them in there for a minute. We're gonna put them all in there.
She didn't even put sugar though. Nothing. Just cinnamon by itself.
That's all she eat. She eat meat. She don't eat pancakes. She don't eat French toast. She don't eat eggs. She eat meat. No, it's not that.
Y'all, this is what nigga. And then she gets up. Like, if like I would be like, why the hell? Like, if I got up in the morning and I'm home and my lady like looking like this, wake it like.
Can I tell you something? Can I say something to you?
I
don't want to talk about what she looked like when she woke up.
Who raised you? First of all, who raised you? Who raised you?
She ain't got no man in there that she waking up to.
Who? I just want to know who raised you. Who raised you to be this way? Like, this is not even a joke. Most people would laugh at this and just knock on her, but a lot of time I'd be like, "Yo, who like this is not cool." Like,
you do need to look at it though, and think about like, is she really?
Even though my life is really.
Are the kids just a burden to her? Because it doesn't seem like she's struggling as it does that her kids are a burden to her.
It's
the way she threw what she didn't have to do nothing but put on the plate. Like the way she did that, that's very, very little, regards. Like, it's like, I just got to do this and get him something so I don't have to deal with him right now.
And that's exactly what it looks like, Tyler.
Giving child raising children. Well, they growing up together.
No, for real though. Even though it may come off as a joke, but this is real. Like, this is like cats don't be thinking about the women who they decide to have kids by. And I don't mean to knock on, like, you know what I mean? I'm knocking on dudes. Why? Because this is what I want to say. Like, I'm gonna play this just so y'all know I don't be just on the women and I don't be knocking on women. Check this out. Women tell cats like Kevin Samuels he's wrong.
Well, wait a minute. You can be a strong man. That doesn't mean you have to degrade everybody that you come in contact with. That's
what?
To me, that's a weak man too.
No, that's not being wrong to tell them the truth. It's just that you might not like the delivery.
I just feel like if a man tells somebody that they're not worth anything because they have a child or something like that, he's not a strong man. That's ridiculous. No, his mom had kids. Is she not worth anything?
You women want traditional outcomes, weddings, white dresses, and you're schizophrenic, psychotic non-virgins.
Oh, so he's weak for telling you the truth?
No, he's ignorant. Because you shouldn't tear down people to lift yourself up.
This is why men are weak.
To be a strong man, that's a little bit too far to the left.
Are you saying that's what Kevin Samuels was doing?
I didn't follow a lot of his stuff. Just
Check, please.
I can't say, girl, you so fat and nasty. Oh, but I was trying to help her lose weight. That's not the way you do it.
If she was, then like
I would never tell a woman she's fat and nasty.
I'm trying to understand what's the philosophy here. You're not a virgin.
You know what's crazy is that when Kevin Samuels was talking to men,
I just been getting bad energy from women.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
5'10". How much do you weigh?
I weigh about,
To what?
depending on the day, between 280 285.
So you're a fat fucker.
didn't nobody trip because he was telling men the same thing.
How much money you make?
Like 400 every 2 weeks.
Less than $10,000 a year.
The dude would be like, oh yeah, I feel like I deserve a high value woman.
And you got a lot of nerve thinking you should get choosing singles at 5'10" and 300 pounds, making less than $1,000 a month at 20 years old.
He said, well, dude, only way to have a high value woman is if you're high. The whole point is that dudes, y'all be fucking up. Y'all be just sticking y'all dick in the bitch because y'all feel like, oh man, this pussy gonna be mom, and I ain't never had no pussy like this because I ain't had pussy in a week. You know, women, let me put the women up on game. Let me put you women up on game. You know, the average dude literally don't have sex.
Do you know that I hate that you keep using that dang word? That is the most disgusting word. Why do people use that word?
What?
Say it. I don't want to say it. The P word.
What?
It's so
What word?
raunchy. So rough.
What?
I feel like I'm being, assaulted. But it's okay. Go ahead.
What? Like what? Punani? Should I say punani?
Yeah, I like that better. It
Okay,
sounds
cool.
cute.
Okay, cool. Most dudes don't get punani. And that's on the average level. The average guy ain't getting it like that, ladies.
They're not.
So when they do get it, they don't know how to control themselves and they let themselves go. Meanwhile, you probably had about 4 or 5 of them. So you kind of used to this thing. I'm sorry, but y'all understand what I mean. Like she ain't out here lacking for dick.
No.
She got a roster too. You know what I mean? Like it's a thing. Women be like, yeah, I got a roster. It's a thing. Which is kind of weird because you're calling yourself a hoe. But like, you know what I mean? I guess all I'm saying is
I had a cousin told me she was aspiring to be a hoe this year. I said, girl, you ain't gonna make it. You gonna burn.
You know what's crazy is that women won't win at that game. You can't play a man's game and expect you're gonna win. Like you playing a losing game.
You
when they were talking
lose
like
Gucci, longevity. That's what you're gonna lose, sweetheart.
And I'm not out here trying to be like, yo, we gotta do right as a community and blah blah blah. I'm not. Hey, look, man, y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna have fun. Y'all gonna live your life. That's not me. I'm just trying to give a new perspective, maybe spark an interest of thought. But all I'm saying is, the average dude ain't getting it like that. So, ladies, if you messing with a guy and he looks good that day, and you like, well, damn, he must look good all the time, not knowing that he had just got paid that day. That's why he looks. That's why the motherfucker fresh. You know what I mean? Next time you see him, probably next week or the next 2. Just ladies, think about this. Y'all gotta really think
nice
about
car, but it ain't his. It's his auntie's.
I'm trying to. Hey, he said it's not worth it.
No.
I'm trying to put. Look, ladies, I'm trying to put y'all up on game. I don't have no dog in the fight, and I ain't got nothing to win from this. Right? All I'm trying to do is put the ladies up on game. Notice when the guy hits you up, if it's in a week or 2 week span, that's when they get paid. Ooh, I just gave up the game.
You know what? Let me call him back and tell him I'm sorry. I thought it was his baby mama or something. He just ain't. He waited to get paid. Let me hold on, y'all. I'll be back. I gotta call somebody. Thank you for the game, cousin. He was good too.
He said, "I think we need to collab." LOL. I'm just saying, like, like, but people don't get it. Like women don't get it though. If women understood men, it don't matter what level of manhood we're at. We could be at a rich level. We could be at a what you may say as a poverty level. He ain't making no, he broke, right? No matter how much money in our pocket, we all, as men, think the fucking same. Like, really do. Like, we love punani. We need it like our heartbeat, right? And we love women. We're the ones that do. I'm not knocking. You know what I mean? It just, it's just one of those things that once y'all understand that, y'all be able to, you know what I mean? Y'all be able to know what's up, and y'all be able to pick the right guy, because the right guy does what he knows how to love. So if you let a man, but check this out. Look, I'm about to put y'all up on some. Look, hey ladies, look, I'm about to put y'all up on so much game right now. Cause check this out. If you let a man treat you how he wants to treat you, with his money or his world or his car, whatever, right? You would notice. You would notice how he loves. This is how he loves.
His language. His love language.
So if he right off backs like, yo, you know what I mean? So I pay for all this. Can we fuck? Right? He just that's how he knows. I'm just trying to. I'm being, facetious. I'm just trying to like.
You sound like the one I blocked right there.
I'm just saying this is how men know how to, like, if you notice how a man loves, like, you would love a man more based off how he loves you.
Mm-hmm.
But women don't.
Is it vice versa though?
No.
So a man don't have to.
Our job. It's our job. Well, listen. It's our job to love you. It's your job to respect us. Loyalty, right? Don't get that cat up to nobody else.
Okay.
Right. And literally, from what the good book says, right? Because love is an action.
Can you bring out the exact scripture?
Love is an action. I'll send it to you. Well, I'm saying, like, love isn't, but people forget love is an action. And like a woman would say, you could tell me you love me all day, but you don't what?
Show me.
Exactly. So therefore, love is an actual thing. It's something we have to act on, right? Whether we protecting, whether we providing, whether we giving intel, whether we trying to guide the family in a certain way or our woman in a certain way, you know what I mean? It's all of that plays a part in it, right? And if you let him do it how he knows how, you would unveil.
I agree with that part. I definitely agree with that. I you know what? Sad thing, it took me, till now, but I know that.
I'm saying, you know how women look, you know how women go on dates, right? You know how y'all go on date. I'm gonna tell you how you know you with the right guy. You know how when you go on dates and shit, and the dude is like, he's kind of like not so much like get whatever you want, but he's like, oh yeah, that's pretty good. You know what I mean? He's kind of like not, you know what I mean? He's conscious about his money. So that's somebody you should, you know what I mean? You should want, because if you guys living together and he's running the family, he's running the household, you would expect him to know what to do with the money, right? So those are the things I'm saying. Like, notice certain things like that, ladies. If y'all out with a dude and the way he spend his money, you would know if y'all gonna have a great financial future together.
Can I talk to the men? Let me get real close like him. And men, the way the woman spends your money matters too. Notice how she's spending your money, okay? That'll tell you a lot. If she go out with you and she get everything that she possibly can, you might want to think about that. She overdoes it there. If she ate a whole meal and got one to go home with her too, because she wanted one for later. Think about it, gentlemen, okay?
See, we know that shit though. We know that shit. We know what type of woman we get with. It's just that we be trying to get you guys to, like, because I'm talking about the dudes that know they getting with us
too.
Yeah, they know they getting with it. They know they getting with, like, okay, she ain't no good, but I still like her though because she pretty motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, dudes are like,
they call them tricks.
Well,
I think that's
whether
what
they
the
call
young
them,
people.
well, whether you call them tricks or not, tricks don't fall in love. These niggas fall. The ones I'm talking about, they fall in love with a hoe. So you know what I
Boomers.
mean. Yeah, you gotta, ladies, y'all gotta know what y'all getting with. You know what I mean? Notice how he walks, how he spend his money, how he talks to his friends, how he talks to his mom, all that little shit. Then you'll know if you're dealing with a husband or you dealing with a boyfriend or you dealing with a sidekick.
Mm.
You know? Some of y'all just be like, he cute though. All
And he
right,
got a nice car. And
all
I
right,
seen
cool.
that imprint in them white sweats.
Cool. Hey, you know what's crazy? And if every nigga did that, because we know, you know what the
That's
crazy
horrible.
man,
That's so
I'm about to
offensive,
go.
though, fellas.
Look, I'm
Stop
about to
doing
go
it.
on another look. Before I go,
Most
ladies,
ladies
I'm gonna
like
give
it.
y'all
I
another
don't.
plug. Hey, ladies, I'm gonna give y'all another plug. Ladies,
Mm.
we know what y'all like.
I don't
We
like
know
it.
what y'all like. We know every dude knows what you know why? Because we see y'all trying to fuck the same dude.
Am I not a lady? Because I really am turned off by the sweat thing. That bothers me. It offends me,
sweat?
especially when my family members that are males be coming around and they like that. I'm like, bruh,
I'm telling you, oh my God.
put it in a slingshot,
Women,
buddy.
you guys are, women are more horny than men, and that's like facts. Um, um, Tyler says, let's talk about how dudes be asking for y'all for all them cash apps payments too. Damn, or dealing with
Ooh,
a
what?
bum. He said, let's talk about how dudes be asking for all them cash app payments too,
Well,
or
I'm
dealing
confused.
with a bum. Niggas be
Dudes
asking for their
ask for
cash app
cash app
payments.
payments.
If a man asks you for money,
Or maybe that's why I'm confused. Because he said, I'm like, who do that? It don't
hey
happen to
niggas,
me.
hey, no lie, Tyler. Look, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I say if she ain't your wife, and you ask and you hitting the female up for like some bread, and she ain't your wife, damn.
Let me tell
I
you
say,
something.
ladies, if a woman, look, I'm gonna say this: a woman deserve everything that she gets. A woman deserve every motherfucking thing she gets if she's sending money to a nigga on Cash App, and that ain't her husband. That is not her husband.
That just burns my skin just to think of you asking me. It's one thing because I help somebody out, but the moment you ask me for anything, sometimes depending on what level we are, if you ask to like taste my food, I might have a problem with that too because I feel like you asking me for something. I'm a little extreme with it. When guys walk up to me and say, "Can I get your number?" I'm like, "Nigga, you already asking for something." No. Offer me your number. You gotta watch that. Don't let them asking.
Hey, ladies, I'm telling y'all, I'm giving y'all straight game, ladies. I'm telling you, if a nigga hitting you up in your Cash App, you deserve every motherfucking thing that comes with that, because you're stupid as fuck. If your mama didn't tell you, if a man send you some money through, if you send some money to a man through Cash App and that's not your husband, you a dumb bitch. Like,
Is it just
you know
through
what I mean?
Cash App, or what if they hand it to them in their hand?
Because you know what you're doing. Like you're prolonging the, and you know, I get it how there's some women out there that don't have that and they don't mind paying the dude, they don't mind sending money to a man, right? And I get it, it's out there, like they'll trick off on a man, you know what I mean? And it could be their thing, right? But unless you're in that lifestyle, like
It's
if
not
you're
the
into
thing.
that, then cool, you know what I mean? Don't be like, a bum ass nigga and like, I don't know. I just think it's kind of weird. Ladies, if you try to look for a stand-up guy, that's what I'm saying. And you know what's crazy? I feel bad for women too, because there's more women than men. There's more women than men in this world, and women tell. Tyler says women tell me all the time how they got these men breaded.
Reddit. You mean with sandwiches, like for peanut
Hold
butter
on,
and
hold on, hold
sandwiches?
on. You mean to tell me women be telling you that they be giving dudes money?
And that's not just giving them money though. He said keeping them breaded, got them breaded. That's like that's
Right.
not just
Keeping them like they stay with money
yeah, like they kept niggas.
by paying them.
I don't know if they kept them, but maybe when they with them, they keeping them. Cause I ain't gonna lie, 9 times out of 10, if you keeping a man breaded, you really keeping another woman breaded. Cause he over here tricking with you and taking that money to his real chick.
Or go spending on it.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. That's what I mean. You keeping her lifestyle
She don't
nice.
mind that though. She don't
No.
mind that. Grandma don't mind that. She'll take that.
I used to didn't. No, I've changed.
Tyler, they were paying for gigolos, Tyler. The women that pay for men, they pay. That's a gigolo. They were paying for gigolos. Yeah, I mean.
I thought a gigolo was an older man.
I got a couple cousins who was some gigolos. And they didn't mind taking a bitch money. They had fuck her down. Fuck her down. Oh, give her that dog.
They think they keep them. I know they do, Tyler.
They think
I used to be one of them. I'm so happy I've been delivered. No, I'm
now
I can relate to everybody.
Now, the thing is, Tyler, is that are they just sometimes are they just sending the money to them without the man asking? Because that's another thing. If the man never asks and she just sends money, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna send it back. Like she send you, she send you a rack, she send you $1,000, you gonna send it back, Tyler? But you never ask for it. You never ask for the money, Tyler.
You know
just
what? It is some women who just do that though. They be like, that's my man, and I just want to do nice things for him, and they just, send him a couple of $100.
But that's her man solely, right? Or is it like it doesn't matter? She could be everybody.
Well, in my world, that's her man. But I don't know in the real world, other people's worlds out there, it probably don't be their man. But in my brain, I'm hoping it's her man.
Damn. Well, people, you've heard it. Ladies, I hope I was able to give you some game on this on the man world, and fellas. I get you guys on another one, but ladies,
you know what? He disrespectful. I linked into this camera and I gave the fellas advice.
Oh,
think I got this time too.
She said, "Watch how she spends your money, and then you will really know her."
Yes,
I'm saying, ladies, learn the man how he loves you. Watch how he loves you. The way he spends money on you, he's showing you how he's gonna love you for the rest of your life. So if he's automatically buying you gifts, it's probably not the one you want to, I told the bitch quick, I buy you a rose every fucking day. I guarantee you after 10th day, you're gonna get tired of that damn rose. Then I'm gonna have to buy you a car. And after the 10th car, you're going to get tired of the car. I'm going to have to buy you a bigger house. And after the 5th house, you're going to be like, I need a bigger house. So if I keep you on this ride, I'm going to have
to together.
No, that's fucking not. That's called being stupid with your fucking money. You know what I mean? that is like, it's like she got to be one needy motherfucker. Like if you're not a needy person, then you should have a lot of money. And I think I'm the type of person where I like to have it rather than not have it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then if I spend money on it, I want to be able to have 3 times as much the money I have. So I could buy 3 of them hoes if I want to. You know what I mean? So even when I buy it, it doesn't deplete my income or it doesn't deplete my money. And that's what people have to understand. You only buy something when you have 3 times more than that amount to buy it. You know what I mean?
Let me borrow some money because you talking rich nigga talk. Let me get $1.
I'm just saying. And then look, check this out. People don't understand the money that the 3 times money, that 1/3, that shit was for that. So it didn't touch your real money. You know what I mean? It never really touched your pockets.
Stop. Wait a minute. I gotta get my pen and paper because I gotta write some notes.
I'm just saying, people, the worst spenders on this planet are women. And it's only because of the
It is.
price of things that women have in front of them. Women have shopping, women have commercials, women have products, women have so many things that are for them that I can see why they spend the way they do. But if they just take in the key to say, you know what, before I buy this bundle of hair, I'm gonna wait till I have 3 times X amount to purchase this bundle of hair. Right? You only get 1 or 2 bundles or whatever. I don't know how many y'all get, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they
Whatever
like
X amount of
2.5,
bundles.
3. Yeah.
Okay, cool. If whatever that amount, how much a bundle? How much is a bundle of hair? Three or four.
Oh, you talking about like these girl, honey,
How much a
honey.
bundle? How much a bundle of hair?
You know
I don't
what?
know.
It just depends on who you are. You can get some like my daughter. She be getting some 4 bundles for like 150. The hair be pretty decent, and then
Okay,
some
so
of
check.
them.
So check. If I know a bundle of hair is $150, right? I'm not gonna go buy a bundle of hair and I got $300. Right? I'm not gonna take half of my money and go purchase a bundle. That's stupid. Why? Because I only have that. That just doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna wait till I have about good, $400, right? $500. So when I do go purchase that bundle of hair, I still got a lot of dough to at least play with and go do what I need to do. So you're never under that 50% mark. And once
Yeah,
people understand that, don't go up under your 50% mark, you will always be winning. You will always have
it's
more
like
than
the
enough
credit
money.
card. The credit card. You know, when you get a
It
credit
just
card,
patience. It just
don't go over 30% of your balance. Don't spend 50
shit.
plus.
Hey, and look, I go deeper with the credit cards. Look, if y'all go get a credit card, keep your name clean, right? Get a credit card, but make sure your name clean, and then get a business account and run the business credit up, and that way it doesn't affect your personal credit. That's just
Yeah,
some, you know what I mean? That's just some, you know what I mean?
yeah.
If you have
Mm-hmm,
if your credit score is like up at a 700,
mm-hmm,
600, or
mm-hmm.
800, whatever,
Is
you know
yours?
what I mean? Don't touch it. Go get a business account and business credit because they're going to use your personal credit to base how much they're going to give you.
Of course. So you
Literally.
telling me you got business credit? Can I borrow some?
I'm
Can I
telling
use
you
it?
guys, I know. I'm telling you guys, if you want to, I see now we're going into business world. Y'all got to watch some of my motivation videos where I'll be giving the game. But what I'm saying is, it's real easy. We
Yeah.
make it hard, and I like we don't know how to do it, but we do know how to do it. We just need a little bit of discipline and just don't buy shit that one day. Wait till the next week to go purchase it. You're gonna feel a lot better because now you got more money to last you for the next 3 weeks. You still remember, you still gotta eat, you still gotta drive, you still gotta go somewhere. So if you buying what you want to buy, do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just because you got the money,
Here now.
you're gonna, that it just doesn't make sense at the end of the day. Like when you're really thinking about everyday living. Been getting my credit together for about a year now. Like, hey man, there's people been getting their credit. I ain't gonna lie. Me, I go for exceptional shit, and I'm not trying to push nobody there. But I be looking at exceptional shit, and I try to find shit where you can get your credit up in 6 months or
That's what
three
I was
months.
about
You know
to.
what I
I was
mean?
gonna say, Tyler, we should talk. I can help you. I can send you some places.
But and it's good.
Years, a long time.
But it's good too. I don't want to
Yeah.
knock the other part that it's good that
No.
you taking your time, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, you're understanding it and you're going through the ropes. So that's the good part about it, that you're taking your time with it. And yes, if you need help, Trisha help you out, send it to a few resources. But for the long haul, I just really understand that women could, benefit from understanding a little bit more financial power, and they'll be able to do more. If black women, the most smartest women on the planet, were in America, and they're graduating with the highest degrees, but they're racking up the highest in debt, that's just telling you something with the financial world they're not understanding, right? And we have a lot of them in real estate. We have a lot of financial black women, whatever, but they dealing with crazy ass school loans, $200,000, $300,000 school loans, right? And so, how you think she's going to be able to pursue, a more like buy a home or continue to get things in life or whatever? She's got to rack up more debt. So now she's, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying,
a way to do things without debt. So you need to,
well,
it is.
Like they always say,
Without racking up debt. I mean, come on. You can,
well, look,
just like you said about the lady.
Well, having debt is not necessarily a bad thing, right? It's not necessarily a bad thing if you can leverage
it up. I said racking it up. When it's racked up and you can't get out of it, you just spinning your wheels. You know what I mean? That's just
and don't be like Bruno Mars, rack up like 50 million in debt. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
He Bruno Mars though. He couldn't pay none of it.
Well, he had to. That motherfucker on tour now. I mean, shit. He gotta be. He gonna be touring his ass off. He gonna be paying a lot of people off. He gonna be.
I'm just trying to.
He is the stripper on the stripper pole right now. That nigga is working for that dollar. He's trying to make sure that dollar is paid. That's a lot of fucking money, man. That's a lot of debt. He has a gambling problem, right? So just because women may have a problem, men have a problem also. You know what I mean? I know
we are not trying to ignore you. Oh, I'm not gonna call your name. Pleasure. No,
so that's weird. So you know what I mean? This nigga gotta change his name, cause I ain't calling nobody that shit.
I'm not doing it.
That's that motherfucker. Pig Bow came back. Pig Bow came back. Changed his name. Transition that damn fast.
I can't even give your initials out.
Okay, what? That even sound bad too.
Yes. I can't even give your initials out. There's no way to say that.
Right, people, we on some LA shit. People, thank y'all so much for tuning in. We really appreciate y'all, man. Hit the like button if you haven't already. And we'll be back here next week. I'm sorry. We'll be back here next week. We'll have 2 videos dropping this week. And but yeah. You know what I mean? We'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much. Hit the like button. To that person that had that name. Thanks for pause. Appreciate everyone for rolling in. Tyler, everybody in the tribe world on Twitch. Appreciate you guys on Twitch. Also on X. I see y'all on X. Thank y'all, man. Y'all have a
I said I'm on Twitch. I ain't never been on Twitch.
People, thank y'all so much, man. We really appreciate y'all. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Gas Mask Tribe TV podcast, where we filter out that bull.
All the bull.
Whoa.